We can feel stuck in life and in our feelings. We ask WSAV resident transformation coach Carol Mendoza for the secret to dealing with it. And Carol, you know, we've been talking a lot about different family gatherings, about holidays, and how sometimes people really do feel stuck. What can you say in terms of helping them? Because I know you work with people who are in these situations. How can they move forward if they feel stuck?
Well, I think this is such an important topic, especially during these times when we do have these family gatherings, and I think especially for women. We've been taught to process, right? Process that thing that's bothering you and talk about it. And I think there's a time for that, but I also really feel that you don't need to talk to everyone about your pain or what you're going through, because the more you talk about it, the more energy you give it, the more life you breathe into it, the more you rehearse over and over again the hurt, and before you know it, that is what's driving you. That's what's driving your emotions. That's what's driving your mood and your decisions and your attitude. So I think you need to feel it, and not stuff it, but I do think that you don't want to make a big production out of it.
Well, I understand what you're saying, Carol. Simply kind of a fresh way to look at a situation if you're experiencing the very topic that we're on today. Really, you don't want to deny what's going on, but you really want to look for a way to move forward.
Yeah, I think we've been taught to think positive or move through that pain and don't focus on it. But I do think that we need to give it some acknowledgement. Something you might be able to do is just write it out instead of wearing it out. Like if there's a person that's hurting you or a situation, write it out. And that way maybe you can have a little bit of a different perspective. It's a letter you never send, right? It's just a letter that gets your emotions out on paper, gives you a way to take an honest look at your situation, and maybe see it from a totally different angle.
It's like looking in the mirror.
That's right.
And asking yourself the questions on, what you can do differently, how you can resolve your situation.
And I think we want to speak what we want, not what we see going on or what we wish would have happened. I think we just need to think about what we want and believe that if we focus on that and we focus on the good things, that something is going to come together. Start speaking the story that you want, that you're walking into. Speak about the person that you're becoming. It's not denying, it's just changing the direction.
When you talk about changing the direction, we're always evolving, we're always becoming. So speaking it into existence can certainly
That's absolutely
make a
correct.
difference.
That's right. So you want to choose and say to yourself, do I want to hold on to this, or do I want to heal from it? Because you can't do both.
Healing sounds like the best course to take.
That's right. Forgiveness is free.
Is there anything you'd like to add in terms of how we can get to that point of really feeling a whole lot better about ourselves if we need that guidance?
I really think it's just a matter of recognizing that life can be tough, but you don't have to hold on to the negative situation. You can move through it if you sort of change that perspective. Let them knock on the door, serve the cup of coffee to that emotion, but when it's gone, it's done, you send them on their way.
Yeah, life will definitely throw us a lot of curveballs.
That's right.
Excellent conversation.
Yes.
All right, Carol, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Listen, everybody, we want to remind you that you can always check out our past Monday Motivation simply by going to WSAV.com/Monday Motivation. And Carol, we'll look to talk to you again next week. I have to tell you this before we wrap up. We are getting feedback from our conversation, so I want you to know that because our viewers are definitely paying attention.
Oh, I love that. That's great. We're going to have to take it on the road.
Hey, why not?
Right?
Let's go to Forsyth Park and interview
just talk to some people.
Yes. And go to the mall, talk to people.
Do some coaching on the go.
Yes, always good to be with some of our viewers face to face. So we should really consider that.
Yeah, sounds great.
Carol, thank you.